and play the Ravens.
Wow, what a first round game.
Yes.
Obviously, lots of
Football to play before
Lots
yes.
of football to play. There'll be some football to be played Saturday in East Lansing. You'll hear from Jim Harbaugh. We spoke to him yesterday. Mel Tucker, they had their little press deal at the same time. And of course, Mel Tucker, not just asked about the game, he had to be asked about the rumor about him being one of the hot names for Louisiana State University.
Your name came up in a few reports recently about LSU potentially being interested in you. I was wondering what your thoughts are on that and just kind of the timing of the coming mid-season.
Yeah, my focus is on the upcoming game versus school down the road. That's where my concentration and my focus is, and I really appreciate you understanding that.
What do people want him to say?
Yeah.
I think the fine response. School down the road. It's almost as bad as Brady Hill calling Ohio State,
Ohio, yeah. I'm over the monikers that we're trying to give our rivals.
Yeah.
We're going to play Michigan State this weekend.
Exactly. You're going to play Ohio State?
You happen to be down the road.
Yes. Okay. Unbelievable. No, but
this will be my first trip to the region.
It would, you know what? It had to be asked, and he handled it right. I don't know what anybody wanted him to say. Well, yes, I have. My people have been contacted. If he would have, said that, who knows if it's even true, people would have gone ballistic.
What if he said, I'm not going there? Nick Saban's in that division. Probably take any game. It's going to be USC.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the reaction?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although, or if he said, I don't know, Nick Saban said he wasn't leaving here either, so I'm going to say I'm not leaving here, and then I'll go to LSU, just like he did.
Yeah, like he left Colorado too. I mean, it's just there's no good way to answer it.
No.
I was more surprised when they interviewed Xavier Henderson, and he alluded to the fact that Mel Tucker didn't really ever address it with the team. And, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. It's just, hey, you guys have heard, my name has popped up in this. We're concentrating on Michigan State, or we're concentrating, on Michigan. We're concentrating on this season. That's not at all. Just say something to his players so that they don't start whispering to each other.
I bet you he might not have been. I'm not accusing Xavier Henderson or anything of being liars, but
yeah.
I'm sure they all know. They see social media. They know what the hell's going on. Yeah. All right, speaking of what the hell's going on, what the hell's going on with news, Heather?
Well, I love when people find things like buried in their home that ends up being worth a ton of money. So I've got a story of just that. Plus, there's an amazing candy innovation that is finally here, and it sounds absolutely amazing.
Wow. Can't wait to hear what that is.
97 won the ticket.
Hey, baseball's Fall Classic is back, and to celebrate, FanDuel Sportsbook is hooking all customers up with a risk-free same-game parlay bet. Place a same-game parlay bet on the first opening night tonight of the World Series, and if you don't win, you're going to get your refund in site credit. Braves and Astros. Build your parlay your way by combining your favorite bets into one wager for bigger paydays. Take a look at the spread, total runs, anytime home run hitter. And there's so much. All you got to do is look for that SGP icon, and you can build your own same-game parlay. The app is easy to use. You can have live betting. Your friends are using it. You get fast withdrawals, odds boost specials. It's a lot of fun, so take a look at it. And right now, for all you FanDuel users, I'm going to be down at the Soundboard inside Motor City Casino tomorrow night, Wednesday, October the 27th. Free pizza, hot dogs, dollar drafts. Everyone who attends will get a free t-shirt. You got to be 21 or over to make it. And it's for the Red Wings viewing party. The first one of the season when the Wings take on the Capitals. If you're new to FanDuel Sportsbook, make the most out of October baseball and download the FanDuel Sportsbook app using promo code Jansen to get your first bet risk-free. FanDuel Sportsbook is the official partner of 971 The Ticket. Must be 21 or over in present Michigan. Refund issued as non-withdrawable site credit expires in 7 days. Max refund of $10. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problems? Call 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic. From the WWJE and 950 Traffic Center, this report brought to you by Duncan. The roads are accident-free this morning, although traffic is starting to build through that 275 work zone, heading northbound right near Eureka Road. Halloween is back at Duncan, so treat yourself to a peanut butter cup macchiato layered with bone-chillingly bold espresso, and sink your fangs into their terrifyingly tasty spider donut that's good. Scary good. America runs on Duncan. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer. I'm Michelle Pena with traffic.
Hackers have been in the news a lot lately, shutting down many high-profile firms while demanding millions in ransom to unlock their data. What hasn't been in the news are the thousands of small to medium-sized businesses that have been subjected to hackers and their data held hostage. That's where NetSmart Plus from Applied Imaging enters the picture. NetSmart Plus from Applied Imaging, a name Michigan and Northern Ohio businesses have trusted for 3.5 decades to help them be more competitive and keep them secure. After contacting Applied Imaging's IT division, NetSmart Plus, they will immediately perform a security assessment, recommend enhancements, provide your employees with security awareness training, and consistently address evolving security threats. Act now. Don't allow hackers to paralyze your business. Contact Applied Imaging today for your free guide on how to identify ransomware threats and keep your network secure. Call 800-521-0983 or visit appliedimaging.com.
This is how we reinvent banking.
Every week or two, your paycheck comes through. Steady like a stopwatch, easy to beat. But if your bank knows that your checks will drop like clockwork, can't they speed it up, huh? Enter Huntington, punchline please. Where your paychecks delivered up to 2 days early. Get your paychecks up to 2 days early. That's how we reinvent banking. Huntington, welcome. Direct deposit and eligibility requirements apply. Learn more at huntington.com/earlypay.
If you're looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle, look no further. Hi friends, Bill Gowling here for Gowling Toyota Warranty. Our pre-owned vehicles go through a 160-point vehicle inspection. If it doesn't pass, we won't sell it. Many of them come with a 3-month, 3,000-mile limited warranty, free lifetime oil changes. We offer top dollar for new trade and include the latest Carfax report. We have a good selection to choose from, so come see us. You'll be glad you did. That's Gowling Toyota Warren, located at the corner of Van Dyke and 696. Check us out online at DarlingToyota.com.
Okay, my shipments have to get to customers on time and looking good.
It's possible with Staples Connect. Staples Connect has small business shipping covered with premium shipping supplies and UPS shipping services. And now, buy 2 get 1 free on select shipping supplies like bubble roll and premium shipping boxes. Plus, get 20% off UPS Express shipping services. Explore what's new at your local Staples store or staplesconnect.com. Staples Connect, the working and learning store. Ends 10/30. Visit staplesconnect.com/shipping for details.
Welcome to Parent Teacher Night. Oh, yes, Miss Garner.
If you have one of those airline credit cards, you're probably not earning double miles on every purchase.
You're right. My card only gets extra miles on some types of purchases.
With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles everywhere.
Wait, but where can we use them?
You can use Capital One Venture Miles on any travel purchase.
Venture gets an A+.
Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Pro football season's here, and pro roofers save valuable time with Beacon Pro Plus. Beacon Pro Plus works 24/7 for material ordering, order history, and automated promotion tracking, so you can get your favorite GAF roofing products even when working remotely. And now, order on Beacon Pro Plus and get a $175 gift card and a chance for a VIP pro football getaway. Gear up and raise your game with Beacon Pro Plus today. Build, score, and win at BECN.com.
It takes 2 vaccines to help protect you this season, the flu and COVID-19. And now you can get both shots at the same visit. Learn more at cdc.gov/vaccines.
Do you have an opinion? Of course you do. Call the D Las Vegas 97 ticket studio line at 248-539-9797. The D Las Vegas, the home of Detroit sports in Vegas.
TJ Lang joins Stoney and Jansen Mondays at 9 on 97.1 The Ticket.
Pistons lose their 3rd straight to open the season. They lose to Atlanta down south 122-104. Saints over Seattle 13-10. Monday Night Football game, one of the World Series tonight in Houston. Morton against Valdez. Heather's here. 5. What's up, Heather?
Well, Roseville police are hoping to identify the individuals responsible for vandalizing a church over the weekend. So police confirmed on Monday that sometime on Saturday night, either between Saturday night and early Sunday morning, somebody went to the Greater New Life Church and spray painted it with swastikas, initials, and the word die. So far, there are no suspects. The church says they haven't had any issues with anyone they can think of. So obviously now police are investigating. They're hoping that they can check with neighbors and their surveillance cameras. Maybe something captured who did this. Unfortunate. I mean, no one was injured. These things can obviously be painted over or paint. But either way, they want to find out who did this for sure. A Michigan couple who first met at a Subway sandwich, got a very, very special surprise from the restaurant to help them celebrate their big day. So Zach and Julie tied the knot. They got married on October 22nd, and after their ceremony, they made a stop at that exact Subway in Livonia where they first met.
Hey, Zach, yeah.
And that Subway surprised them with not only a Subway-themed photo shoot, okay, but they also got to ride to their reception in a Subway-wrapped convertible.
Yeah.
And the best part of all of that, because that's fun, a little cheesy, but fun, but Subway also delivered the couple's favorite sandwiches and some cookies for like the late-night snack at the reception, which is the coolest part, 'cause they fed about 200 people.
That's cool for them.
Yeah, I mean, it's a silly thing, but
Yeah.
a memorable thing. It's something very nice for Subway to do for them, without a doubt. Yes. Police are searching for the person responsible, you guys, for shooting an 80-year-old woman in the face while she was sitting in her car. This woman is in critical condition. She was shot between the eyes while she was sitting in her parked car after she left her friend's house in Pontiac. So she was conscious during this ride to the hospital. She was able to tell police that when she left her friend's house, her car wouldn't start. So she had been sitting in it, she was waiting for a jump start, and she was just sitting in her vehicle when she was shot right in the face. The Oakland County Sheriff's Department believes that she was just an innocent victim of a drive-by shooting. Absolutely tragic. Of course, there is an investigation underway, but police are saying, hey, if you have any information, please come forward. There's a $1,000 reward being offered for any information leading to an arrest. This is pretty cool because who doesn't like shopping at Target? Target is planning to open its first store in the city of Detroit. So the company plans to open a small format store. So it's not going to be one of the huge regular stores you see, but a smaller format in Midtown as part of this planned new apartment development. So it'll be 32,000 square feet, and it will be situated on the southeast corner of Mack and Woodward, right near that Whole Foods. And they say the smaller format will still have all the same things people love about Target. It will have categories like the home, the apparel, food, beverage, but then it's also going to have things that are curated specifically for local neighborhoods. So instead of being able to buy like a huge bulk thing of paper towel, they're going to have smaller things to make it easier to walk with, to carry, which is pretty cool. And then the apartment complex, the City Club Apartments, sounds pretty cool too. 350 apartments, penthouse apartments. There's also going to be 186 underground parking spaces, a rooftop pool. That's sweet. Outdoor terrace and a 24/7 fitness center. And they say a whole lot more.
When will this be available?
They have not announced the anticipating groundbreaking yet. So we don't know when, but it is coming. So that's
cool.
exciting.
Yeah.
It's nice to see those things opening in Detroit for sure. Okay, so I said this. I love when people find things buried in their home that they didn't realize they still had, and then they find out, well, this is valuable, or it could be, and that's exactly what happened. Somebody found a vintage video game. It sold at auction for $88,000.
Wow.
So earlier this year, somebody, this was in Indiana, found a never-before-opened copy of Super Mario Brothers 2 for NES in the back of their walk-in closet. So they must have just had a pile of stuff that they just never looked through. I don't know, maybe they bought it for a Christmas gift or bought it at one point in time and just never opened it. It's from 1988. It was still sealed in its original packaging, and then it was graded. They always take them to like a video game
authenticator.
Yes, and it had an A+ grade. Yes. Awesome. awesome. I want this to happen to me, but I don't have anything. If I get something like this, I play with it. You know, like I open it and then it's worth nothing, or maybe a couple bucks.
Yeah.
But I'm not one to like hold on to things to wait.
Double up on a purchase. Just play with one and save one for later.
Yeah, that's not my thing. But I would love to have something like that happen.
So you still looking at that those memorabilia boxes you got? Wondering what you got in there?
Yeah. One of these days, Evan's going to come over and sift through some stuff.
Then you got to take it somewhere to get graded.
Yes.
Hopefully I'll get an A+ grade. I saw this story and I got really excited. I'm not a huge chocolate fan. I like more of the gummy candy. However, I saw this. Yes, we have something in common when we talk about that. But this sounds amazing. If I'm going to have any type of chocolate, I go for the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite, because it's really more peanut butter than chocolate, which is probably why I like it.
But the combination's outstanding.
Well, listen to this, you guys. Reese's is now selling peanut butter cups with crushed up potato chips inside.
What?
To me, that sounds amazing.
So I've had chocolate covered potato chips. Yeah, this is outstanding.
1.2 miles. Turn left onto West 14 Mile Road.
Potato chips and dip them in peanut butter. So this is going to be amazing.
I think it really is.
I hope they're still crunchy.
See, that's the problem.
They gotta be, right?
Yeah. I would think they've been.
Because if they're not crunchy, that's just nasty. Then they're like chewy little pieces of nasty potato inside.
There'll be some type of process that'll make it,
Oh, yeah. For sure. But so apparently we knew these were coming. A leaked photo came out online last year, but now they are officially available. They're only right now available in the king size version, which
I'm fine with that.
That's great. The more the merrier. So we should be seeing them in stores nationwide very, very soon. So
outstanding.
Look out for that. Finally, there are some angry fans that want Disney to ban these raunchy T-shirts from the park.
At the next
there was a
light,
photo of a
turn
couple
left.
in a sexually suggestive shirt that went viral. So you know what everyone's doing now? They're wearing those matching shirts.
Yeah.
Like the husband and wives wear, and then the kids, they all wear like a matching shirt that say, I don't know, Disney wifey and Disney hubby, Disney kids. They don't say necessarily that, but they all like correlate as a family. Yeah, this is a big,
At the light,
it's a big,
turn
it's a big
left
thing,
onto
John.
West 14 Mile Road.
Anyway, there
Then turn
is a
right
photo
onto
that
Inkster
circulated
Road.
over the weekend of, I'm guessing, a husband and wife, or a couple for sure, that were wearing matching T-shirts. One said, I wanted the D, and the D was in the Disney calligraphy.
Yes.
And
At the stop
other
sign,
said,
turn
I
right
gave
onto
her the
Inkster
D.
Road.
And when I saw it, I kind of did exactly what you're doing. I just kind of chuckled. Okay, because most guys aren't into wearing the matching T-shirts.
1.4 miles. Turn right
So
onto
that was
Northwestern
kind of
Highway.
comical. It got the husband or the boyfriend or whoever this was to wear the T-shirt. But a lot of fans that saw it are upset. The shirt's being sold on Etsy and Amazon, and they want those shirts banned from the park. They think they're very inappropriate.
Well, I can understand that. Why it should be banned from the park. At the family park, you want your little kids to see.
The kids don't have any clue.
A 5-year-old is going to have
Okay, maybe not a 5-year-old, but a 10 or 11-year-old might.
Well, they'll just do what John did. Like,
Exactly.
they'll chuckle and they'll move on. It's the same as watching any show. It's the same as watching anything on TV nowadays. They know what's going on. They're not dumb.
I know.
There's nothing hidden in the shows that are actually produced for 10, 11, and 12-year-olds that T-shirt isn't already been covered.
Well, I would say that they don't necessarily know, but you don't have to explain it to them.
Yes.
What's that? You'll find out.
That's your mom.
Yeah, sometimes they think they know, but they don't really know.
All right, Heather, thank you very much. We have Jim Harbaugh coming up next. 97.1 The Ticket.
What's up, everybody? Nick Costos here with the Bet River Sports Betting Minute, brought to you by
At the
Bet
next
River
light,
Sportsbook,
turn
Detroit's hometown sportsbook. Early look at Week 8 Pro Football Sunday. Cleveland, a 3 or 3.5 point favorite at home against Pittsburgh. Total 42.5. But I know Pittsburgh coming off its bye, but Cleveland coming off 10 days of rest following a Thursday night win over Denver. So the rest advantage for Pittsburgh actually not that great in this game. And if this number is going to sit at 3, really like Cleveland. Cleveland going to get back a number of injured players, it looks like, this week for this game against Pittsburgh. Cleveland at 3. It looks like a great early week play against Pittsburgh coming up week 8 Sunday. That's it for this Bet River Sports Betting Minute, brought to you by Bet River Sportsbook, Detroit's hometown sportsbook. Check out the latest lines today at BetRivers.com. I'm Nick Costos. Keep it locked here for more throughout the day. Must be 21, playable in Michigan. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117.
Make a U-turn.
Joseph, three on the way by Thorne. Joseph is good. Almost fouled and hits the shot. Has some serious game time.
Sounds of the game, brought to you by Klipsch Premium Audio.
Klipsch Premium Audio, the combination of thoughtful design, constant innovation, and premium
In
materials.
6.2 miles, take exit 14C onto M39 and Southfield Freeway.
Klipsch, keepers of the sound.
Hi, I'm David Hall from Hall Financial. If you haven't refinanced your mortgage in 2021, you need to call Hall Financial right now to see if you qualify for the no appraisal 8-day close. 866-CALL-HALL, or you can chat with us online at callhallfirst.com.
Let's be real. Mopping is a hassle. You have to fill the bucket, pushing the wet, heavy mop around, then cleaning the mop when you're done so it doesn't grow bacteria. A hassle on top of a hassle. Try Swiffer Wet Jet. With Swiffer Wet Jet, you start with a fresh pad and cleaning solution every time. And when you're done, you just toss the pad. Swiffer Wet Jet. The faster, easier, cleaner way to clean your floors.
Can I get a weight reading of the cat in Sam 3?
Zuri needs a new vet tech after their current one literally moved to a farm. But finding an ideal replacement takes some training.
This is like breeding cats.
Indeed can help them hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Schedule virtual interviews and talk to candidates right from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
When you need auto parts at RileyAuto.com.
Stay in the left 3 lanes.
We offer convenient options for you to get your parts quickly. Order online and pick up for free at your local O'Reilly Auto Parts store. We'll even bring it on curbside. Or you can have your parts delivered right to your door. Free shipping on most orders over $35. Visit RileyAuto.com.
Andy's List is now Andy, and getting your to-do list done just got easier. Between back to school and with the holidays around the corner, it can feel like there's no time to tackle home projects. Whether you need help with emergency repairs or major upgrades, Andy matches you with top local pros who can get the job done right. Browse reviews, see upfront pricing, and instantly book hundreds of projects. Save time for what matters most. Book your next project at Angie.com. That's ANGI.com. This hour of instant feedback brought to you by Mike Referral of National Benefit Plans. For affordable health insurance, log on to NBPHealth.com.
Detroit Pistons play the Philadelphia 76ers. Pregame Thursday night at 6:35
Time on the Sunday Jansen program by Michigan head football coach Jim Harbaugh. And the reason I'm laughing a little bit, this is the second take of this, because Coach John Jansen, the All-American NFL veteran, he made a mistake. He forgot to hit record. So we got to do this again. Here we go.
Well, it's nice that you're second guessing somebody else besides me for a change. That's
right. I know. Right.
I hate to see it happen to anybody, but if it has to happen to somebody, better job than me.
Fire John Jansen. All right, before we get into the Michigan State stuff, on Saturday, the game against Northwestern, blown out in the second half, which was great. Still a little fans concerned about the passing game where it's not dynamic. Maybe it's just we just love offense so much. We get bored by how good the running game is. Are you satisfied with the passing game in Cade's performance?
I've been happy with the offense. I've been happy with Cade. He's doing a lot of things that,
I know people think they're experts at quarterbacks and corners too. I think because it's obvious you see a guy either got beat or didn't. But their kid's doing a lot of things right, getting the ball to the right places, playing with accuracy, leading our team. I mean, we're at points per possession. You want to avoid turnovers. We had 2 fumbles this past week. That wasn't great. But even to give the example, which I did, was corners too. Quarterbacks and corners. DJ Turner was another example. I mean, you see the great interception, but he also made some great tackles. Took some tremendous angles. And some of the things you don't see in the running game is the quarterback getting us in the right play. We don't have a lot of sacks. A lot of times that's the quarterback getting us in the right protection. So, he's earned a starting job. He's doing a very good job. And I said the same thing. We talked about it. J.J. McCarthy also being utilized more starting to come onto his plate because he's earned it. He didn't earn the starting job back in training camp, but he's gone in. He's played well. He's earned more. We'll continue to put more on his agenda, and I think that's something that also ultimately is tough for an opponent to think that all things are possible. So did I answer that one better this time than the last time? Probably was. I feel like I was a little better.
Yeah. Well, we're just hoping.
This is like golf. You screw up your first shot. It's always better.
That was like.
Yes. And here I go with my.
I guess that's why people rehearse, huh?
Yes. And so you mentioned the offense, and I want to talk about the defense for a second because everybody is talking about how good the defense is playing, and for the most part they are. There always seems to be 1 or 2 blemishes, and you mentioned the corrections that you guys made after the Nebraska game, and then there was one long run. I mean, I think it was 100 yards that Northwestern had on 23 carries. 75 of them came on 1. What were some of the coaching points that you guys made to prevent that one long run?
Yeah, I mean, but you're always striving to play the perfect game. And it still has never been played. Not by you or me or anybody that would ever pontificate to know something about it. But things happen. You make the corrections. You learn from them. That play, really good example. The one I still got to talk to. I got to talk to R.J. Moten. His angle. I don't know if he saw the tight end, who eventually, it looked to me like he cut him. Blocked him below the waist, more than 5 yards downfield. But he would have been the last line of defense there to make that tackle instead of that being a 75-yard run. Make that a 14 or 15-yard run. Not being in the right gap on the first level was the thing that made it a 15-yard run when it should have been a 3 or 4-yard run.
How much better is your secondary than last year's secondary? Because against the Michigan State game last year, as you know, Lombardi hit a lot of long passes. Gray and Green were turned around the wrong way a little bit, but they seem to have gotten a lot better this year.
Yeah, I agree. I think corner play, it's been really good. Vince Gray, Jamon Green, DJ Turner. I've long said this. They're all three starters. And you saw DJ, step up and really have his best game. Not only the interception, not only a few times in coverage. And there's one that I still can't see the DPI on tape. Looked a lot more like OPI, but DJ was called for a defensive pass interference in the game. But I thought he played a great game. I thought he played his best game. I think he's someone that's peaking at the right time. It's a heck of a time to be peaking. So I've been pleased. Dax Hill playing extremely well. Brad Hawkins, RJ, guys, playing his first season, doing a really good job. So I think Steve Clinkscale's done a great job coaching the secondary, and it's going to have to be good this week. Michigan State's got 3 really good receivers. We're going to need them in those run support situations because this running back is really good. Gets yards after contact, averages about 4.5 yards after contact. He's fast, which to my eye time to be in the mid 4.4s. He's also a big back. I mean, he's 215, 220, looks like, and so yeah, it's gonna have to secondary be really challenged both in the passing game and in run support.
This is, as you mentioned, is obviously a big game coming up. You got a 7-0 team against a 7-0 team. It's a rivalry game. And you also, the players have to know that they've earned the right to play in these games. How do you get them to focus, but still capture that excitement throughout the entire week?
Well, they've done a great job focusing up to this point. It's been a mindset of one game at a time. Who's our next opponent, and go out to practice and really prepare. If you prepare really well, then you should be able to play in any game and not be nervous. Whether it be high school game, college game, rivalry game, Super Bowl, even. If your preparation is good, I mean, you don't get nervous when you know you prepared for something. And then they've attacked that. I mean, it's a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday practice. I mean, there's a ton of energy, a ton of excitement. So, I mean, we'll roll. We'll go out today and roll with that same mindset, with the addition of this is a huge game. This is Michigan State. This is a rivalry game. This is a lot of implications in terms of the championship and the playoff picture. So,
a trophy game.
It's going to have all those things. You got to turn it up. Everything we've been doing. Plus, got to turn it up another notch on the dial.
Peyton Thorne. He looks like he can do a little bit of everything. You can run, you can throw on the run. Talk about him for a little bit from your perspective.
Yeah, he does all those things effectively. Throw from the pocket, make the RPO decisions. He throws equally well against the man coverage, zone coverage versus the blitz. He complete about 55% of his passes. And then he's an effective runner, too. When he goes to scramble, he's averaging a little over 8 yards a carry. Does the fundamental things, the really good things that a quarterback does to move his team and score points and win football games. And that's the most impressive thing.
There may be some weather on Saturday. How do you prepare for every situation in regards to there might be some rain, there might be some wind in East Lansing on Saturday?
Yeah, you can't always duplicate the conditions for your next ball game, but I mean, we knew we were going to play at some point in rain. There's going to be wet weather, so anytime we ever have a chance to be practicing in the elements, whether it's the rain, and we do it. So, and we've done it. We've gotten about 6 or 7 practices. We had a great one in the bye. I mean, it was coming down like, in buckets.
And you love it, huh?
The guys loved it.
Yeah.
The guys love it. I think just football players in general do. Coaches love it. Yeah, I love it because I go, thank you. This is what we needed. We needed a good, hearty rain type of practice, and we took advantage of it. And you're thankful for the really hot days too. You're thankful for the really cold days. You're really thankful for the, because football's an all-weather sport, and whatever weather it is, and it's football weather. But John asked how we prepare. Whenever we get a chance to have one of those type of days, I mean, we want to make sure that we practice in it.
How do you prepare for their trick plays? Because they do them all the time.
Yeah, it comes down to what you're playing schematically on defense. In terms of coverage players, they either have in a man coverage or a zone coverage scheme. If it's a man, they have a man they have to guard, so their eyes have to be man eyes, and they can't get distracted on what's going on in the backfield, whether they hand it off to the back and then the back turns around and throws it back to the quarterback, a la the flea flicker. I mean, they gotta have awareness of what their man is doing and guarding. If it's a zone coverage situation and their responsibility is the deep middle of the field, for example, then they got to be the deepest man in that third of the field. Same if they're in that deep third on the outside, or in the flat, or the hook area. I mean, whether it's a linebacker or a secondary coverage player, I mean, they just got to do their job. They got to, and their responsibility, whether it's zone or man, to make sure that they don't get distracted. And it happens. It's happened to us. And you strive to play the perfect game. Yet to happen. As a child, I mean, can you comment on the time you played the perfect day?
It just happened to me. It's not a perfect day.
Well, good luck on Saturday. Hope you're going to go 9 overtimes like that farce in Happy Valley, but I know we'll talk about that another day. Jim Harbaugh joins us here on the Stoney and Jansen program on 97.1 The Ticket.
Hey, it's John Jansen here. You've heard me talking about Level 1 Bank for a year now. They're my personal bank. They handle my checking, my savings, but more importantly, my mortgage. And I want to tell you guys about my mortgage experience with Level 1 Bank. They've earned my trust because they've got great loan products, they've got competitive mortgage rates, and they're amazing customer service. Plus, they're locally owned and operated right here in the state of Michigan. And I've got to tell you about a mortgage special that's going on now through the end of the week, through October 31st, through Halloween. All you got to do is mention my name, John Jansen, and Level 1 Bank will take $500 off your mortgage closing costs on the purchase of a primary or secondary home. That's $500 off your closing costs if you apply by October 31st. Download the special offer at level1bank.com, or I mentioned customer service. If you know you have questions that you want answered right away, call Dan Urban at 866-707-LOAN. That's 866-707-LOAN. When you call, ask for the John Jansen Mortgage Special. Level 1 Bank is a member of the FDIC and an equal housing lender.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJ AM 950 Traffic Center, this report brought to you by Stratus Building Solutions. Traffic is a little slow in the work zones on 275 northbound from Will Carlton to Eureka Road, and on 75 southbound in pockets, anywhere from 12 Mile down to the Davison. Stratus Building Solutions, excellence in commercial cleaning. Stratus Disinfecting Services provide a healthier environment for your customers and employees using EPA-approved list and disinfectant. Call for a free quote, 313-960-4737, or stratusdetroit.com. I'm Michelle Pena with traffic.
Now, text or call the ticket using the same number. Ticket text 248-539-9797.
This Odyssey.com Sports Minute is brought to you by Milan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Homer Esiason with it on C Sports Minute. A few stats tell the story of last night's ugly, soggy, grinded out 13-10 New Orleans victory at Seattle. Seattle backup quarterback Geno Smith completed his first pass of the night for an 84-yard touchdown strike to DK Metcalf. His final 11 completions totaled 83 yards. Alvin Kamara caught 10 passes for 128 yards and a touchdown. He also carried the ball 20 times for 51 yards. New Orleans linebacker Demario Davis was all over the field. He tallied 10 total tackles, 3 quarterback hits on Smith, and 2 sacks. Now for some context, folks. The Seahawks desperately need Russell Wilson back. His ability to extend plays would have been a game changer, and he doesn't make those critical errors that Geno Smith has been making late in games. How about the Saints? They clearly missed Michael Thomas and their wideout weapons. Sunday's visit by the Bucs should serve as a benchmark for how good the Saints team really is. Boomer Esiason.
In half a mile, turn left onto
Pro football season's here, and pro roofers save valuable time with Beacon Pro Plus. Beacon Pro Plus works 24/7 for material ordering, order history, and automated promotion tracking, so you can get your favorite GAF roofing products even when working remotely. And now, order on Beacon Pro Plus and get a $175 gift card and a chance for a VIP pro football getaway. Gear up and raise your game with Beacon Pro Plus today. Build, score, and win at BECN.com.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone.
Dashboard light problems? We can help. Our free Fix Finder service can read your check engine light, ABS light, and service indicator light, and give you possible solutions, verified by licensed technicians. You'll even get detailed results sent straight to your email so you have them when you need it most. It's the most complete free warning light report backed by technician-verified fixes. The free Fix Finder service, only at AutoZone. More details at AutoZone.com.
At the light, turn left onto
Barstool Sportsbook at Greektown Casino Hotel is open, and the Barstool Sportsbook app is live. Greektown and Barstool are your ticket to all the action and real-time odds, with 40 24-hour betting kiosks, a live walk-up window, and now the Barstool Sportsbook app. Placing your bets at the casino or at home has never been easier. Get in on all the action and earn My Choice rewards with every bet. It's all here at the Barstool Sportsbook at Greektown Casino Hotel and the Barstool Sportsbook app. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117.
Fast Wi-Fi. You use it to connect just about everything, which means having fast Wi-Fi matters a lot. That's why Xfinity offers gig speed Wi-Fi, the fastest Wi-Fi you can get. That's a big deal. It's a big deal for streaming big games, having big meetings, and making big plans. It's a big deal for families with 1 kid, or 2 kids, or 3 kids, especially if there's 1 kid who has enough devices for 10 kids. It's a big deal for gamers who are streaming while someone else is posting about their virtual spin class. And yet, it's also a big deal for a quiet Friday night in, because fast Wi-Fi makes everything better. Now through October 31st, ask how to get a special offer of $300 back when you get gig speed internet, or get started with up to 50 megabits per second downloads for $20 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. Click, call, or visit an Xfinity store today. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and compatible gateway. Actual speeds vary and are not guaranteed. Offer requires gig bills going and auto pay. Ends 10/31/21. New performance starter internet customers only. Equipment taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply.
Hey Detroit, it's Tanya Lalonde with exciting news. Our brand new facility in Emily City is finally complete. All moved in and we're open to the public. Come see us today at the all-new Lalonde Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in beautiful Emily City 4. Click LaLondeChrysler.com.
Breaking news on 97.1 The Ticket, powered by Odyssey and presented by BetQL. Become a better sports bettor. Get smarter to beat the books. Download the BetQL app or visit BetQL.com today.
Necessary Roughness with former NFL lineman TJ Lang and John Jansen. Download it today on the Odyssey app.
Live from the Jamie Samuelson studio, here's Tony and Jansen.
Last night, the Hawks over the Pistons, 122-104. Game 3, no Kate Cunningham, and also no Jeremy Grant. Monday Night Football, Saints over Seattle, 14-10. This year's Saints team, the 23rd team, faced Bill Belichick and Harbaugh on the road in the same season. It'll be the first team to beat both of them.
At the next light, turn right.
Braves at the Astros, Game 1 of the World Series tonight. Charlie Morton for Atlanta, Framber Valdez for the Astros.
When was the last time, both of you guys, and I'm going to include Tom in this as well, but when was the last time, somebody did something just nice?
At the light, turn right onto Wick Road.
An act of kindness. And I want to give you an example because this happened to me on Sunday. And I wanted to mention it yesterday because I don't really know if this individual is a listener or not. But if they are, I hope they're listening because I do want to say thank you. I was running around on Sunday.
In half a mile, turn left onto Polk Street.
My daughter and get to Costco and pick up groceries and do a bunch of stuff. And I needed to get gas in my truck. So I stopped at the gas station, which was probably about a 15 to 20 minute car ride from home.
What's your first mistake since you're at Costco? You got gas at Costco?
It's diesel.
Oh.
So I should say fuel. I misled you. And so I'm stopping to get some fuel, and I
turn left onto Polk Street. Then the destination is on your left.
Where was that from?
So this was a story. I remember back when Jamie was on the show with us, and this was a story, I think, someone who was refilling something, and gas got everywhere, and was Heather describing the situation as that.
The destination is on your left. 9405 Polk Street.
I was trying to do way too many things at one time. So I only had one hand at the time.